So welcome to our annual Agronomy Day. We've worked hard to put together a good lineup of speakers and bring you the latest research from the University of Maryland and talk a little bit about some grants that are going on. Of course, today wouldn't be possible without our sponsors, so make sure that you take time to visit with them. This morning we have over 30 sponsors. Let me see. So in your seat this morning, you have the agenda there. We are going to take 2 breaks today. That's going to be a record for me. But I figured I'm making you sit a long time, so we do need to take a little break in between. Also in your seat is a fact sheet on tar spot. My speaker for tar spot got injured and couldn't come today. So this was the best fact sheet we thought that would give you some really good information. We did find it last year in Queen Anne's County and Kent County, so just be on the lookout for that. And if you have any more questions, you can give me a call. Also, on your seat are our crop budgets. Shannon Dill and I and a couple others from the university worked to put these together. Take a look at these, and I know you're going to say, well, these are not my costs. Well, no, they're not your costs. So this is if John Farmer walks into Nutrient or Willard Ag or whoever, and just give us a price, a roundabout price. But please take a look at this. It's going to be a pretty tough year this year. I used the commodity prices. I think Monday I went online and used prices and put them in. I did use a $200 per acre land charge. You can change that to whatever that is for you, but just take a look at this, and if you have any questions, happy to help. This is on our website. Our website is here. You can download the Excel version. You can go in, put in your own information, but certainly will help. Budgets are always good, and then go back at the end of the year and then see how things really turned out. So let's just hope that commodity prices get much better. Let's see, what else is on my list? On the back of your agenda, we have some winners. So you'll see in the back, if your name is listed, we are giving away, right here. So we have the Mid-Atlantic Weed Guide, and we have the Mid-Atlantic Agronomy Guide. So if your name is on the back, go back to where you registered. You can get these for free, but I have these in my office if anybody wants to pick them up, and I'll let you know how much they are. But these are really good resources. And they're also, if you buy them, you can download the PDF version and get them anytime. Let's see. And don't forget, I have 3 tables this year of giveaways. So I have the pesticide cups. We ordered pesticide cups, and of course they were shipped last week, but they are not here yet. So once these are all gone, if you need more, I'll have more at the office. But also there's some Kurt will be talking about, there's some pigweed, palmer amaranth, fact sheets, and lots of good information back there. So make sure you pick those up. On the agenda, of course, I never stick to the agenda. But anyway, so Burl Jastrom is here this morning. He is part of the park board, and he is going to give a little update on what's going on here at our fairgrounds. As you can see, it's been a little different parking today, so I thank you for sticking with us.
Good morning. Well, as you guys came in, you obviously saw that you couldn't come in the normal entrance exit, and we appreciate everyone abiding by the cones and everything that's been set up here last night and this morning, so that so we don't have anybody walking through the trenches out back. The Queen Anne's County 4-H Park Board basically operates the park facility here. We're responsible for all the facilities maintenance and all of the buildings, and basically maintaining everything so we have a park to come to. It is county funded. However, these improvements that you see around the park have been made possible by the economic development grant that we got through COVID funding. It was a $1.2 million grant that was granted to the park for these upgrades. In the upgrades, the main focus was our stormwater management that's been aging, and we've been seeing a lot of a lot of failures in some of the places where we've been fixing them all along, but it became something that was definitely something that needed to be addressed. So when you get into stormwater management, you don't get into thousands of dollars, you don't get into tens of thousands of dollars, you get into hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the park board definitely did not have a budget for that. So we applied for a grant in October of 2022. That grant was funded. It was actually, we applied for 1.6 million. The grant funded for 1.2, and through the grant and our capital funds from the county, we've been able to also upgrade the buildings that you see out here today. We've upgraded the 3 cow barns across the back that were 3 cow barns, now are all 1, are also tied to our show barn, so the animals will be able to, the show animals will be able to basically transition from their bedding place to the show arena without having to go outside. All of the buildings are larger. One of the things that has become evident here lately with the animals is heat. So you see all of the roofs are the vented roofs, which you see a lot on a lot of the new dairy buildings. All of our new buildings that were built within the last year have that venting capability as well. So the buildings that have been replaced or updated are the goat barn out back now has a show area that also doubles as a stage for the grassy area, economic development. The cow barn is a 270 foot by 51 foot wide building that will all have concrete floor and can be basically is going to be used mainly for the fair and cow shows. We've had a lot of shows that have come to us now that the facility is updated that will allow our youth to show in more shows locally. The Barn 5, which a lot of people know as Barn 5, will now become the sheep barn, and it will have all new pens in it. We go from 8 to 12 sheep pens that housed multiple sheep to now with the materials that will be inside there, we'll have 40 sheep pens. The hog barn is the one that's most impressive because it's right there on the corner and everybody can see it. That building originally was 135 foot by 51 feet, and it also had a 30 by 40 wash rack off the side of it. Now that building, all told, is 78 feet wide and 135 feet wide. We kept the same length, the same show arenas there. But this has all been funded through the economic development grant that we got. It's a COVID grant. And we look to have everything buttoned up to the point where the kids will be able to show in May. It doesn't look like that right now, but I've been assured by our contractor that all of the buildings will be functional for the kids. We have our spring show. And but other than that, that's all I've got. If you have any questions, you can ask me later on because I know Jenny has an agenda to keep too. I'm an add-on.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Burl.